Yo, what up guys, it's your boy Danny Forever and I'm back again with another brand new video. I'm so excited about this video because I think about 2 years ago, I did this exact type of video of my old setup, but now this is like an updated version, and which is going to be mind blowing because, to be honest, I don't really know how much everything is, but me and you, we are gonna check it out and we're gonna see all what we've got, and we're gonna calculate how much we spent in all what we've got, if it's been a good thing or if it's not been a good thing. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys all my full setup, both my desktop setup and my IRL setup. So for you guys that want to become a streamer or want to go into making content or want to do all this thing, and also if you're new to my channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and turn on the post notification. Right, let's get down to the first one. I'm going to show you guys the first desktop I ever bought when I went into streaming. I started streaming in 2023, ending of 2023, maybe like December 2023, but bear in mind, I'm going to show you guys the first thing I was using to stream. I might not have every single thing, but I will literally include them in the video, so be patient with me. Right, the first thing I bought was a desktop. This is the desktop. I got this from Asus. I got this from Asus Games. I do not know how much it is, but the price is gonna be here. Right, this is the first thing. Now, after buying this, I was like, okay, this is just a monitor. I can't really stream with this. And 2023, I didn't have money. Till now, I didn't even have money. I don't know how all this is here, but I'm gonna show everything to you guys one by one. Look, the next thing we got was a PlayStation. What easier way to start streaming than having a desktop and a PlayStation? So I was streaming only from my PlayStation with my monitor, and I had a webcam, a PlayStation webcam. So this is the price for the PlayStation, and this is the price for the webcam. So, oh shit, this thing is a bit dusty. I need to clean everything up after. I was using these two setups with my PlayStation camera for a year. Swear down. Then the next thing I got was next thing I bought was actually my camera. Funny enough, which is the camera I'm using to record you guys. Right, the camera I'm using to record you guys is called the Sony ZV-1 or the Sony ZV. I don't remember how much I got. I don't remember what it was, but I know the price was roughly around 600 because I had to get a memory card, so that was like maybe roughly around 650, I believe. But the price is gonna be over here. But that's the Sony ZV. I got this 2023. Roughly around the same time I got this too. I was using this because I needed to use that to start making YouTube video, which is what I'm using right now. That's crazy though. Camera is for life for me though. I'm not gonna sell my camera or just give it out, no, or just throw it away, no. This is what I love this camera so much. That's what I just gotta say. Right, the next thing I got was, then I was using this setup for a whole year. I used it for a whole year till 2024. Ending of 2024, then I started stepping up little by little. The next thing I got was a different monitor, which is my second monitor, and my gaming PC. Let me show you guys. This was the next thing I got. My second monitor. Right. After I got this second monitor, now this second monitor came with my PC. I'll show you guys my PC now. This was the next thing I got after. Right. This one I literally showed you guys. I did an unboxing video. It's on my YouTube. Go watch it out over here. Right. I got these two things together. So it was kind of a bit of a discount, but I know it was roughly nearly 2K. I believe, I'm not 100% sure, maybe 1.5-ish, but I will check the price, and this is how much I got it for. So, man, all this shit is so dusty. Excuse me if it's very dusty. I promise you, I'm gonna clean it after. I promise you guys. Right, the next thing we got was, what was the next thing we got? With this, yes, I can start streaming, but I can't really start streaming to my full potential because obviously there are a lot of other things I was gonna need. So what was I doing? I was like, okay, I need to get a capture card. I first of all got an Elgato capture card, the old version. I got it from Facebook Marketplace. That was cheap as fuck. That was like £60. So that was £60. Then after that, I was like, oh man, I don't know. That didn't work. So okay, you know what? Yeah, I was like, okay, let me step it up. I went to get the normal Elgato capture card, and the capture card is what you're gonna use to connect your PlayStation to your PC and to your desktop. Basically, I'll show you guys the Elgato capture card. This is the Elgato capture card. This cost me about 200 or more. I don't know how much the price is, but this is how much it cost me. Obviously it has the HDMI. You have to use like 2 HDMI. So I had to get, to be honest, throughout my whole backpack, I got at least 5 HDMI, and those 5 HDMI will probably be around maybe like £50, I would say, for HDMI. So this is it. There's 2 HDMI here and there's 1 USB-C. Now this is what you use to connect this to this and this. Now, what was the next thing we got? The next thing we needed to get was a microphone for people to be able to hear us. But I'm missing something. Before then, I was using an headphone. Obviously, because I'm streaming with just this two, so I'll need a headphone. The headphone had a little bit of microphone. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in my bag, but I don't use it anymore. So that cost me roughly around £50, I believe. But this is how much it cost me. I'm not too sure, but this is how much it cost me. Right, what was the next thing we got? The next thing I got was the normal mic, which I was using for this setup, for all this setup. Let me show you guys. Now, this right here is a Longitude Blue mic. I don't know if it's called Longitude. No, I don't think it's called Longitude. I don't remember the name of the mic, but I know I got it from Amazon. So I got this from Amazon, maybe 100 and something, but this is how much I got it. I'm gonna find the price and I'm gonna tag everything on the video. So I'm gonna find the price and I'm gonna tag everything. So this is it. Right, what was the next thing I need? I've got the mic, I've got the capture card, I've got the desktop. What do I need? I need my headphones. Obviously I needed the headphones, but I was like, if I want to get headphones, I need to go all in on the headphones. I don't know, that time I had money, so I was like, okay, you know what, yeah? There's these headphones that Kaisina always use all the time when he's streaming. I'm like, man, I need to get our headphones. And that was the Astro A5, I believe. Or sorry, A50, I believe. And this is it. This is the headphones I got. The Astro A50. Yeah, Astro A50. This is how much I got it for. So now this is the headphones I was using while streaming. So I was using this and I was using this. Like this, you might be thinking that, oh shit, you've got a good setup. Your setup is perfectly fine. What are you gonna need? What am I gonna need? I'm gonna need my stream deck. I needed to get a stream deck. What type of stream deck will I get? I had to go all in, because that's just me. I don't know why I like spending money. Fuck. Right, this is the stream deck I got. This is the extra large one. You can get a medium, you can get a large. I think this is the extra large or this is the large. I don't really know, but yeah. And this is how much I got it for. You can easily get it from their site, and their site is called Elgato. Elgato is the same people that produce this one and this one. But they also produce a lot of stuff. They produce lights, they produce headphones, they produce even cameras. They produce a lot of stuff. But this is the one I got. Right. Now you might be wondering, is this complete? Well, this is just the desktop stream. I haven't even started on the IRL stream, and I'm not even done with the desktop stream. What else did I need? I needed to get another camera because I need to upgrade. I was like, if I'm gonna upgrade to a new camera, what camera will I get? I was thinking and thinking. I was like, man, I've been seeing a lot of niggas holding massive cameras, holding nice cameras. I was like, man, I need to like take a deep breath. I don't want to rush in and get a camera, because I don't know, if you're buying a camera, it's an investment. That's what I call it. Me buying a camera is an investment. So I'm like, okay, this is how much I'm going to invest. maybe I'm going to invest in couple racks in this camera. So this is the camera I got. I got the Sony a7S III camera. Now this camera is my second camera that I use. I use this for desktop streaming and IRL streaming. But I mainly use it for IRL streaming and to shoot YouTube video. But this time around, I'm using a smaller camera. So if the quality is not the best, well, you know why. So I'm using this camera to stream and to do IRL. Now this camera cost me about 3K, 3,000 something. But if I should include the memory card was about 150, 180. I don't know why. Anything that has to do with this camera is expensive. Craziest thing is that this camera was just the body. It didn't come with lens. So I had to buy it. You know what? For some people that think that I might be lying. Let me show you a box. Look, still out the box. Still looks fresh. I bought this camera earlier this year. So maybe around January, February. Yeah, that's when I got this camera. I got this camera earlier this year. That's the box. Alright. Now the box it just comes with the box and the body. That's it. And rope. That's it. Box, body, and rope. You have to buy every single thing. You have to buy the memory card, you have to buy the lens, you have to buy every single thing for your setup. Now, what lens am I gonna get? The first time I got a prime lens, but I didn't like the prime lens because I could not zoom in and zoom out. It was just only changing the focus, like changing the brightness and the darkness. And I'm like, bro, I can change the brightness and the darkness using is it FX? I don't even know. I'm not the best with cameras, but I know a few things. But I know that I can change the brightness and the darkness on the camera itself without even you getting a really good lens. So I decided on returning back my lens and I got a new lens. The new lens cost me a lot. This is how much. Wait, let me show you the new lens first. Now, this is the new lens I got. I do not remember how much this lens was, but this is the this is a zoom lens. This is an FE24105 G lens. Yeah, but this is how much it cost. I'm gonna tag how much everything cost me. So this is how much it cost me from Sony. I got it from Sony, I got this from Sony, and I got this from Sony. Right, what was the next thing we needed? I think we're nearly done with our desktop setup, but there are quite a few things that I needed to get, like some minor things that I got on the way, either before getting the camera or after getting the camera. One of the things I needed to get was a fan. I needed to get a fan for that camera and this camera. So this is my fan. So I use this fan to whenever I'm streaming or whenever I'm doing like a marathon. Because some of these cameras, they overheat a lot. Like if you're like leaving them on for a very long time and you're like streaming or like doing a marathon, you get one of these fans. Trust me, this is the best. It can blow your camera and remove all the heat from it within seconds. But I just always attach it and I leave it on all through my marathon. So this is the best, trust me. And also, this is how much I got it from. It was from Amazon. Not expensive, I promise you. I don't even think it's up to £50. I don't remember. Right, what was the next thing I got? The next thing I got was stands. Obviously, if you're a streamer and you're shooting a video, you definitely need a stand. If you're the only one shooting, you need a stand. So I had to get this one from Amazon. This is how much I got it for. If I'm like, yo, what up guys? If I'm like shooting or vlogging. So I got this camera stand. Pretty nice, pretty portable, pretty cheap. It's foldable too, so it's quite flexible and small. Then I also got this one, but this one is kind of broken. The same week I bought it, I don't even know why I didn't return it though. Damn! It's funny enough, the same time I bought this stand, it broke. Like the hand it felt this can't even go in and go out. So I don't really use it like that, but if I have to use it, I have to manage it. So I got this is how much I got it from Amazon. Obviously, as I'm speaking to you right now, I'm using another stand. The third stand is over there. and that's what I'm using to record right now because I don't have a cameraman that's holding the camera, so it's a stand. This is how much I got the stand. Right, what was the next thing I needed to get? I needed to get another stand. So I had one more stand. This is the massive stand. This is if I'm filming something big. This is very strong and kind of very expensive if I'm being honest, but very, very useful. So for the camera, obviously the camera came with a battery and a charging spot, which is this. So this is free. So I might just put this here, but obviously there's just one battery and that's not gonna be enough. So I had to buy another battery. This is the second battery that I literally purchased on Amazon. The same battery, but the second one. This is how much I got it for from Amazon. Easy, not too expensive, I promise you. Then I needed to get another battery, so I bought the third battery. Now this third battery is not like this type of battery. It's not like any other type of battery. It is called a dummy battery. So this is like a type of battery that I use when I'm doing like a marathon, or not specific a marathon, because I don't use this camera for marathon, I use that one. So this is when I'm doing like a long stream, or when I'm streaming for like 4 or 5 hours, I won't be swapping batteries, so I'll just be using a dummy battery. This is my dummy battery. So now this battery the only way you can use this battery is by plugging it in. But the only way you can use this battery is by plugging it in. So now you have to plug this in, and this is how much I got it for. Not too bad. I got it also from Amazon, so cheap as fuck. Right, what else? To be honest, yeah, I feel like I'm done with the whole package, the whole desktop streaming. Oh wait, no, there's still a few more things. There's still 2 or 3 more things that's left, which is the light. Now I'm using 2 lights. Now I'm using 3 lights actually. 1, 2, and 3. Amazon for these 2 prices. So those 2 were together and this one is separate, and these are the prices. Now the IRS setup is very simple. You guys have probably seen it before. The first thing I got in my IRS setup is obviously my backpack, which is my school bag, what I used to put my main backpack setup. This is what I use. I use this bag. I put my IRS setup inside this bag whenever I'm streaming with an HDMI cord. So this bag, I got this from Nike. Obviously it's a Nike Jordan bag. This is how much I got it for. This is still a part of the IRS setup, trust me. Very, very needed. Or you can get the Live View Solo backpack, which is, I don't even know which is more expensive. They're both kind of the same price, to be honest. But this. Right, the next thing we got was the IRL Live View Solo backpack. Now this IRL Live View Solo backpack is the brain. This is like the power source. This is what I use to stream. Obviously the backpack itself cost me about 1.8, I believe, this price, and you got the modem itself. So the backpack, this is different from this. So now this right here you're seeing is what you use for connection. Now this is the internet. This is like the, I don't even know what word I can use, but this is the internet. This is what connects the internet to the backpack itself. So this is the different price. This is how much I got it from Live View Solo website, or from Pro AV, which is a UK site, that a UK supplier that sells Live View Solo, because Live View Solo is based in America. Alright, so this is this. Now, what was the next thing I got? The next thing I got is my mic, which is what I'm using right there. I'm using a Rode mic, R-O-D-E. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, if I'm being honest, but I'm using a Rode mic. Now, that Rode mic, I got it from Amazon. The Rode mic was bought from Amazon. Then I'm also using a small face light. Now, the small ring face light is what I use to attach this camera. So I attach this camera with the mic and the light, all going from Amazon for this price of the light and this price of the mic. Man, I'm very hungry. Right, after that, to be fair, I think I've come to the end of the video. Obviously, got another HDMI. That's another £20, I believe. Yeah, I got this one. Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's another £20 because I actually had to buy one more HDMI, but I had to get it from Amazon, which is a bit more expensive. Then this HDMI came with the live view solo. Now this is what I use to connect to my camera. So this is the eyes, this is the brain. So I connect this to the HDMI on that one. So this is what you gotta use. Obviously, there's still a lot of minor stuff or little stuff I got, which is obviously I had to get my intranet. My intranet is like a long ass cable. I had to get the longest cable, which cost me this. Obviously, I still had to get the Sky Wi-Fi, which cost me about this, but the price doesn't really matter because I have to pay for it every month. But that's how much I pay for it every month. And what else? To be fair, if I'm adding everything out, the total price of it is gonna be outrageous because obviously you got this for 3K, you got this for about 1.5, you got this for about another 700 or so. But here's the total price. I don't know how much it is, but I'm gonna add everything up and we're gonna use that as maybe the video title. But yeah, this is my IRL and my backpack, and my desktop setup. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it's been very educative to you guys and hope it's been inspiring. And let me tell you one thing, yeah, I did not buy all this thing I had to go. No, I'm not rich. No, I bought everything little by little, but I bought everything in the span of 2 years. I would say 2023 to 2025. Yeah, in the span of 2 years, started off with just these two, and now look at what we've got. If you want to check out my unboxing video of these two PCs, you can check it out on here. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop me a like, subscribe, and turn on the post notification. I love you guys so much, and till next time, love. Had to find me on camera. I like my booty a little tanner.